What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the capital of your state? What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name your U.S. representative. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who makes federal laws? Congress. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who is the governor of your state now? What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who does a U.S. senator represent? All people of the state. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who was the first president? George Washington. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one U.S. territory. Guam.